Hello, Aquarius. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for the month of August. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month of August. This reading may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. Also keep in mind, energies can be swapped around. These are energies in and around you, Aquarius. I could be speaking directly to you, or I could be speaking to a cross watcher trying to figure out what's going on in your life. So let's jump in. Aquarius, what I kept hearing was, come on already, come on already. So I don't know what that means. But we are going to start off with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck today. I'm going to pull your current energies, a message from your higher self, potential near future energies, what's hidden below the surface, and a potential overall outcome. And then we're going to clarify with the tarot, and then I'm going to get you a couple last closing messages with the Crystal Stone deck. So let's jump in, Aquarius, and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you for the month of August. I don't know. I think somebody needs to get honest here. Somebody's not telling the truth here. There's some hidden motivations here. Definitely somebody wearing a mask. And if you've been hoping for a revival or a regeneration, it's looking like that's not going to happen. I think something's recently burned down to the ground, is in a pile of ashes. And I think maybe it's time to recognize that it's time to stop watering a dead tree. I think somebody's lying. Maybe this is you deceiving yourself, hoping for a renewal or a regeneration. It's kind of feeling like a tower reversed, to be honest. And because this is a 46 breaking down to a 10, I do think you're rounding the completion of a major cycle. And maybe you're learning who you really are. Either way, I think the mask is about to fall because there's some truth that is likely going to be exposed. They're showing me the High Priestess reverse. So somebody's not been telling the truth. Somebody's hiding a secret, and the secret's about to come out. So let's jump in, Aquarius, and we'll get you your current energies for the month of August. I've got a brand new Wisdom of the Oracle deck that I ordered. I actually got it in last week. I've been itching to use it. So the cards are a little bit sticky, so bear with me. And the kids are home. It's been quite a long week of not being able to talk and work. So you are the first recording back to work for me. So let's see. There's some changes on the horizon, 55. So expect some rapid, unexpected changes. I think you're somewhere you're not meant to be. And I think you are headed towards peace, but not without some challenges, not without some conflict. And I think your higher self is saying wherever you're at, there's a block to your blessings. I think maybe you've been struggling financially in a foundation. The blessed card is a 22. It is a master number breaking down to a 4, which is all about foundations. So what I feel is going on here, there is a breakdown of a false foundation. No place like home. You're definitely somewhere you don't belong, and you are headed towards peace. I feel like you've been in this foggy void energy, really connecting to your higher self, to your spiritual team, probably going through a period of purification of some sort. Doves represent purity. And I do feel there's been a block to your blessings, yeah. And I think definitely time's up with a certain situation, and I think it's going to feel like you're going to have the rug pulled out from under you. So let's see what the near future energies are. Potential near future energies. I'm hearing that song. Oh God, what's the name? We're not taking that pile, but flexible. I think either you've been inflexible, or you've been dealing with somebody very inflexible, somebody all up in their ego, all up in their pride. I'm not going to change. I'm unwilling to look at this from any other angle with the flexible reversed. And it is a 19, which is a karmic debt number associated with the ego. So we got some massive changes currently taking place, blocking your blessings. Something is blocking your blessings. And there is a need to be flexible. I think you've not wanted to look at this situation. I don't think this person is for you. And maybe you've been holding on, hoping for a reconciliation. But once again, this is a big time lesson needing to be integrated. If you want that fortune, You're really going to have to weigh out both sides, and you're going to have to be flexible, because I don't think there's any money flow. There's no joy in your life. The milk and honey in reverse is like struggle, struggle, struggle. And I don't think there's any ability to mend or fix this issue. Maybe it's time to just part ways. I think you've been ignoring the red flags. You've not been wanting to look at the signs and the things that have been cautioning you, and you really need to observe your surroundings. So we're going to see what's hidden below the surface by the book. You're definitely closing out you're definitely closing out a major chapter here, and we can't open up the book to the next phase of our life without fully integrating and learning the lesson we need to learn right now. So something is closing out. Definitely a long, tedious journey, a dry, desolate journey below the surface. It's feeling like a Five of Pentacles, lack mentality, a consciousness of lack. But I also feel you're learning a lot. You're gaining a lot of wisdom in this very long journey, a potential overall outcome. There's no balance. You need to take action. Somebody is not taking action, maybe to right a past wrong. Something is imbalanced here, without a doubt, and nobody's taking action. And I do feel this stuckness. And there are big changes on the horizon, and what we resist persists. So I feel like this flipping of the scales, somebody's going to feel like their whole world just got flipped upside down. And I think all because resisting these changes. And then look at this on the bottom of the deck. Regeneration. Interesting. I also feel an Aquarius here that could be going through a death and a rebirth process. Preparing to rise from the ashes. But there has been resistance to change. And I do feel that's your card, Aquarius. The community card, Aquarian energy. Communal efforts, and I feel a re-evaluation of the people that you're connected with, your tribe, and a need to get that higher perspective. Giraffes see really, really high up there, and so I do feel something coming back around to be dealt with that somebody's not wanted to look at, and something needs to be made fair when it comes to an injustice. And that masculine energy, the yang reversed, it's kind of like the magician reversed. So some very manipulative behavior. And I feel somebody has not been striving towards being that conscious co-creator with the universe. And I feel wherever this situation has taken you, it definitely doesn't have what it takes to go the distance. You've been ignoring the higher guidance. And I feel there is a need to stop looking back at the past. Stop reminiscing about the past. Stop over-romanticizing about the past. And stop worrying about the future. You need to be present in the now moment. I do feel you're going through a period of expansion. But what goes up must come down. I think happier times are around the corner. But there is a major reevaluation of a foundation, a home life, work situation perhaps. But we're going to start digging in with the tarot, Aquarius, and we're going to see what else needs to come through. Oh my God, death to a very unhappy situation. The Ten of Cups reverse. This is no longer my emotional contentment. This is not my happily ever after. I've been pretending to be happy in a situation that really I'm miserable in. It might look good on the outside to the outside world on social media, but on the inside, everything is crumbling. And something is needing to completely die away, to completely transform. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But something is coming to an end for sure. So let's clarify no place like home in reversed with the peace energy. Temperance. So there is a need for moderation. There is a need for balance. Sagittarian energy. You could be dealing with the Sag, but I feel there is like this integration taking place in your life right now. I also feel you've been facing a lot of challenges. And I feel you're learning to fill your own cup is another message as well. So I also feel perhaps some third eye visions when it comes to where it is you need to head towards to have peace in your life. Maybe you're heading towards a Sagittarius. But I feel the blending of a very imbalanced situation. Yeah, because there's no balance in your life. There's that judgment energy. So this is feeling like a push from the divine. Needing to make that final judgment call. I feel you're going through an awakening of some sort and everything is feeling like it just got flipped upside down. There's definitely no balance in your life. Somebody's been given to more than one, whether that's you or somebody you're connected with. And I also feel facing judgment for some past actions, making a bad judgment call, and maybe needing to come forward with an apology in order to balance some scales. There is a need for balance. There is a need for moderation and definitely an awakening, an epiphany of some sort about where it is you need to open up your cup to. So this could be an apology for sure. Could be from a Pisces, doesn't have to be. But let's take a look at the blessed in reverse, because there's a big block to blessings here. And there is a need to master a lesson about a core wound. The wounded healer energy, my Chiron energy, the Nine of Wands reverse. So yeah, somebody I feel is hitting rock bottom. I think things are going to get worse. If you do not recognize what it is that needs to be addressed, I also feel there's likely been some blocked communication. No talking. There is a need to open up and to talk about something that has caused you a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a truth that I feel you've been sitting on, not wanting to speak into existence. And there's going to be a major wake-up call, an unexpected shake-up. Something is crumbling to the ground and you're not going to be able to rebuild there. You're going to have to go to fertile soil and you're going to have to balance out a very unjust situation. So I feel somebody's really in their emotions right now when it comes to a poor judgment call from the past, maybe going towards a karmic situation that they thought at first was going to be their happily ever after, their 10 of Cups. But there's struggle. There's no peace there. I'm being shown the Five of Wands. It's been nothing but a power struggle, nothing but a battle of the wits. And I feel it's kind of time to consciously choose to release this burden. There is a need for healing. There is a need for truth and balance, and I feel somebody's got something heavy weighing on their heart when it comes to perhaps a missed opportunity that they didn't choose to invest in. And now this has led to a battle of the mind and the heart to figure out which way to go towards. And I feel this very painful internal struggle. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Virgo. But there's definitely a foundation crumbling to the ground. It was built on shaky ground to begin with. There is a need to master a lesson, a big, big life lesson. This could be total financial ruin over a missed opportunity. Definitely a bad investment. This could also be, you know, somebody very disloyal. You know, they come in with passion, and they come in pretending they're ready to build a foundation, and they're not really there to build a foundation. Very self-centered, and there's that Magician reverse, manipulative. So I feel a master manipulator here is getting a major wake-up call when it comes to an injustice, and could be experiencing total financial ruin, closing out a cycle. So let's take a look at this inflexibility. Somebody's been inflexible when it comes to maybe taking those action steps towards coming in for something that they missed out on. Wow. Inflexible, clarified by the Four of Cups reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, somebody wants to come back around. Either somebody walked away from you in the past, maybe 4 years ago, 8 years ago. Now they want to come back because they're not happy where they're at. They've been pretending to be happy in a situation they know they need to walk away from, they need to turn their back from. They've been playing into battles, fights, and I feel somebody's all done with the fighting. I don't want to fight anymore. I give up. I give up. I want to go back to a missed opportunity, and this is likely going to lead to the crumbling of a committed partnership where somebody's really not in it, really not loyal, has their passions lying somewhere else, But I'll tell you what, Aquarius, ain't no more confusion. Somebody can see clearly now exactly where it is they need to head towards. So let's take a look at this by the book, because there's a chapter closing out. And it's been a long time coming. 10 of Cups reversed. All done pretending to be happy in a situation. And I feel King of Cups here getting ready to deliver a very harsh message. I'm all done playing into this illusion. Somebody wants love in their life. I feel they've been giving to a situation, and it's not their happily ever after. It's definitely coming to an end. I'm all done working on this situation, and I'm about to speak up. I'm cutting to the chase. I feel likely a King of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's been hiding the fact that they've been wanting to head in a new direction. Perhaps towards the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And they want to commit to this Queen of Wands. They want to be that Emperor to this Queen of Wands. So we got a Queen of Wands here. Very attractive, very alluring, passionate, visionary leader. And I feel somebody has hidden on their heart that they have wanted to go towards this Queen of Wands, maybe for up to 3 months to 3 years. But there's the King of Cups, cutting to the chase, getting to the point, and I think going towards a new opportunity. And they've been juggling. They've been struggling, feeling like a fool, feeling like a jokester in a situation that they should have probably walked away from quite a long time ago. And I kind of feel a major realignment because time's up. Remember that TikTok? I'm all done watering a dead tree, because it's brought me nothing but a series of unfortunate events, a string of bad luck, a bunch of delays, a bunch of challenges. And I think there's going to be a confession about some hidden secrets, some hidden feelings. And I feel likely this King of Cups has stayed stuck. This Emperor energy has stayed stuck due to fear. Because the Emperor upright usually does the right thing, right? Family man, businessman, upright, accountable, full of integrity. And I feel they've likely really struggled internally when it comes to making this decision. But they're going after their wish fulfillment is what I'm feeling. They're looking at this Queen of Wands as their wish fulfillment. So let's take a look at this To Be Fair in reversed. Hermit reversed with the Yang. So I am feeling like something is going to be made right. And somebody is coming in with an offer to this pre-Empress energy. Could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. But they're all done thinking. They've been thinking a lot. They've been going within and thinking a lot about, man, where do I want to go towards next? And I think there's not been any movement because somebody's been trying to figure out which direction to go in. But they know exactly where they're headed. And they're headed towards their perfect match with the King of Wands. So 2 people, very passionate about one another, looking right at one another. So I think get ready for a face-to-face is what I'm thinking.
Sorry, everybody.
Get ready for a face-to-face, if you're this Nine of Pentacles, Aquarius, if you're this pre-Empress single energy, I think you're glowing. I think you're doing very well. You could be a business owner. I think you've got your shit together. And somebody's ready to come in and to heal a situation. There's your energy, Aquarius. Somebody's ready to heal a situation. Yes, this is your wish fulfillment. And I think it's going to lead to a clean slate beginning. You know, this is a pentacle you can take to the bank and you can grow it. But you're going to have to start from ground zero. You might have to start with nothing at all. And you might have to unblock some communication because there's definitely been blocked communication. And maybe the manipulation was blocking communication as a form of punishment. I'm not really sure. But I feel during this period of no communication, a master manipulator has been learning a valuable lesson, has been gaining a new perspective, definitely going through a period of karmic punishment of some sort. And they've been hurting. They've been grieving. Pisces energy, Gemini energy. Maybe in the past you delivered some very harsh truth. You know, the Queen of Swords, she's very honest. She's very authentic. She can be very brash and bitter and very vengeful as well. But she does speak truth, and it might come across as very harsh. But I think somebody blasted this masculine in the past over a foolish decision, and somebody's coming into some illumination about a past betrayal that needs to be put to bed. And there's been resistance to taking these steps forward when it comes to this missed opportunity, because yeah, they're dealing with an empress. You don't want to mess around with an empress. Oh my God, the empress is wanted by everybody. She's glowing. She does it all. She's all the queens wrapped up into one. She's stable. She's grounded. She's loving. She's intuitive. She's empathic. She loves unconditionally. She takes care of the house, the kids. She works. She does it all, and she doesn't need somebody there to do anything for her. And she's likely gone through a lot of pain to get to this empress status. And I feel somebody's looking at somebody that's been on the rise, and they've been resistance to change, maybe dealing with a whole social circle that has been holding them back. And there's a lot of memories here. There's a lot of love. This is a deep past life connection. Could be a Taurus, could be a Libra. But I think it's time to consciously release a long-standing burden. Somebody's trying to gather their strengths to come forward with a very honest conversation, some truth, after a period of no communication and lying. They went towards a toxic connection, and they're no longer on the same page with that person. Yeah, it was toxic, all right. Codependent, addictions. And I think whoever the feminine is in this reading, she's a high priestess. She already knows what's going on with that bad investment, that there's been nothing but struggles, holding on for the money. And I feel a higher power is stepping in, getting somebody to leave a situation behind that has caused a lot of heartache, a lot of grief, a lot of suffering, a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, and to head towards victory, to get out of the head. I feel somebody is so afraid to come forward with an apology because they do see this pre-empress as their happily ever after, and maybe they don't have much to offer after going through a separation. And I feel dealing with somebody that's been blocking them from moving forward. So wow, let's get you a couple last messages, Aquarius, with the crystal stone deck. We'll see what advice cards or what last messages need to come through. Yeah, somebody needs to get their head straight. I feel somebody has been overthinking, and that's Aquarian energy, very intellectual energy. And somebody is going through a major wake-up call, really needing to get out of the head. Could be dealing with somebody that's been getting drunk. I feel somebody's life has gone way off the rails. It's like a train wreck situation. And they've been holding on tight to a living situation that really isn't serving their purpose, and it's time to give this up. I think somebody's been playing the victim routine, the martyr, self-punishment, and they've been completely lost in their thoughts. Their thoughts running wild, dragging them down. And I feel somebody's getting ready to go through an illumination when it comes to their spiritual path. I think things are about to become crystal clear. And I feel somebody is going through an expansion of their consciousness. And I feel getting ready to upgrade their life. But first they got to dive into their dreams. Maybe this is you. Maybe you have to dive into your dreams. I think it's really time to take a step back, to really listen to the messages that you have been receiving from your subconscious mind, from your higher self, from your angelic team. If you have been up all night, losing sleep, worrying about the outcome, somebody here is being asked to be brave and to just explore the depths of their dreams. Anything worth fighting for is worth taking those action steps. There's that yang energy, Aries energy, masculine energy. I feel somebody's ready to put a ring on it, is what I'm feeling. But they've been throwing punches at themselves, and I feel somebody has been warned loud and clear by the universe. Get ready to bring it. Because this pre-empress, she ain't going to settle for anything less than what it is that she deserves. So you better get ready to bring it, or you better keep yourself at a safe distance, because she's still pretty bitter. And I feel somebody here has been wallowing out in self-pity. And it's kind of time to put in the work on self, for sure. And I feel this is like an existential crisis, getting somebody to kick a very toxic bad habit or a toxic situation. And there's a lot of light being cast on somebody's weaknesses that need to be worked on if they want to come forward and fuel their passionate fire in a positive direction, because the universe is pointing somebody in the direction of a very rich and passionate life. but somebody's going to have to be brave enough to come forward and to speak some truth. So what I'm hearing is I'm coming out, and I'm coming out swinging. I'm not giving up this time. Somebody's been super agitated, really agitated, dealing with an energy-sucking vampire, and they've been seething, they've been sweltering, and there's like this volcanic explosion about to erupt in order for somebody to break free from all of these delays and challenges. And there's a lot of anger below the surface, but somebody's getting ready to articulate some truth, to come forward with some truth. So get ready to ride the wave, Aquarius. That's what I got for you. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I do encourage you to check out that description box below, Aquarius. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.